Hello, everybody. Welcome to Just a Tip with Garrick and
Gregory Martell. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, it's been a week. Well, I guess it's a Monday, but I feel like it's just been one really long week since we've been working at home.
Yeah, it has felt that way.
A really long week. Let's start with your readiness score, Greg. How are you today? How's your sleep?
Awesome. I haven't had a chance to focus in.
Take a look at them REMs. See how many REMs you got going on.
50. I'm at a 50. Okay.
Not good.
Trouble sleeping? Question mark. Looks like you didn't sleep that much last night. And it's affecting your readiness score. We feel that your energy is going to be low today, so take it easy. Have a great day. We'll try to have a great day. Probably not going to have a good day, but more likely.
That's a good start. That's a good start to the day. You just wake up, get some motivation. Like,
Work out, burn 1,200 calories. My training session, my goal was 200. How do you reset the goal? 200 is like walking up the stairs. I don't understand why it's so low. But
for most quarantined Americans, their workout is getting up to get their takeout order and then going back. It's so bad.
High intensity interval training, 984 cals, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Not a good ratio there. My warm up is about 40 minutes. Just give you a heads up.
A little diesel motor, get it started nice and slow.
My sleep segments have been improving though. So total sleep was only 3 hours and 30 minutes, which is bizarre. I think that means so I went to bed at 1 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. So that's not 3 hours, but I think what it means, because it says that I'm up during my bed, while I'm sleeping. It says my efficiency was 77% on that portion, which now it makes a little more sense. My restfulness was below, looked like it was 50%. My REM sleep was 52 minutes, 24%. My deep sleep was 1 hour and 1 hour and 18 minutes, which is 97%. So that's good. I haven't seen that like that before. And then
I had a ton of
means the time it takes you to fall asleep. And ideally you want to fall asleep within 15 or 20 minutes of when you go to bed. So falling asleep immediately in less than so I took some CBD oil last night and I fell asleep pretty quick. So it's probably about 96% in that range, 98%.
About 106 seconds after it touched my tongue, I was asleep. And
yeah, I don't know what time. It's just sleep timing. It was good. So I'm trying to see what that means. Your sleep timing plays an important role of your overall sleep performance, quality of daytime performance. So your body's essential processes, temperature. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's just to do with
a 50. Okay. Not the best day, but we'll see. I mean, you could always turn that around, theoretically.
Well, you can't turn that around, to be honest. You just gotta live that out. It's the day.
The midday nap, maybe. It's midday.
It encourages no naps, so you have better sleeps at night.
No naps in the afternoon. Maybe like a mid-morning nap, like a
Nutella. Morning, I woke up, did the Easter egg hunt, and then went back to bed on the boys' crust chocolate. And it didn't really give me any it didn't give me any kudos for that. It didn't give me hey, good job. We go back to bed. It was almost telling me, it said get up and stretch. I'm like, okay. Well, you told me I didn't sleep very much. So what do you want me to do? Which one is it?
What do you want me to do here? I wanted you to sleep for 11 minutes, and then I wanted you to get the fuck back up and get outside and stretch. Okay.
Yeah. So total sleep is the amount of hours you're sleeping. So it says you need 7 to 9 hours. That's insane, man. Who sleeps 7 hours to 9 hours? That's Tom. How long do you sleep at night?
I sleep 8 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
8 hours? What does that mean? It's a number.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Midnight.
What time did you wake up?
7:30. I try to get 8 hours, but I didn't get 8 hours last night. It depends. If I can, I usually can't sleep for a solid 8 hours, but I try to.
Okay. That's fair.
What about you, Garrick? When did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed about 1 a.m. and I woke up at 6:30. So that's 5.5. But that's low. I usually get at least 6 or 7 hours. Easy.
Okay.
If I don't set an alarm, I usually end up right around 7 hours of sleep. I'll wake up.
I don't know what that was. What was that? Does that mean we're done?
No, that's news.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. What's the news?
Over 16 million Americans without a job, and now the controversy is what?
Americans,
not Americans. And the controversy is becoming Trump in the news is talking about this big bang boom to restart the economy. And then the contradiction to that is it too soon? And if you do that, is it going to end up being more lethal and more consequential? And to me, like, whenever I think about that, I just think about, like, can you imagine like Trump right now and all those advisors? Like, this is like somebody who's so concerned with their legacy and, their fortune and where it's going. Like, he could say, oh, let's do it, right? And we boom this economy back, and then it saves like the financial future of millions of Americans that would otherwise, pretty much be bankrupt or desperate, and go down in history as that and making that decision. Or it could be the opposite, and he could actually end up killing a bunch more people and go down as like the worst, most greedy decision. Fuck, it's stressful to me. What do you think?
I think honestly that everybody is so caught up on turning the economy back on, or the country back on. But I really think they shut the economy or the country down in segments and pieces. And I think if they open it back up in pieces with, like, people are thinking, well, the uncertainty of, like, are we just going to go back to regular life? No, you can't do that. So I think you open it back up, but it's like you open up in pieces and you open up in like tiers. So like, you open it up, you have to wear masks, gloves, you still do social distancing as much as you possibly can. Like, don't go out of your way to have parties and go to restaurants. But like, maybe restaurant capacity is 100 seats, you do 50 seats, and you have to segment, like, you spread them out, and you're with people that that are safe, that have been, like, I think you just got to come up with a different set of rules, and you open it up slowly where it's been super, where there's more equipment, where there's more supplies, where there's like parts of the country that have like already gone through it. I think that's important. Like, New York is fucked up. New York's not going anywhere anytime soon. They're out of shit. They're out of materials. They have more people die in New York than I think the whole country, the whole world, isn't it? Like, it was some stupid stat like that, like, or the whole country maybe of the U.S. Like, country, yeah, it's just insane. Like, fuck, it's so sad, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. It's crazy. And they keep saying, like, oh, the U.S. has more deaths than any other country, or all the other countries that have it. And it's like, if you look at the size of the U.S. on a map, it takes up like almost all those countries. Like, when you look at it, we're a pretty big country compared to, some of these other countries, especially Italy and countries like that. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just like, I just can't imagine like the stress of those advisors and those people, those types of people, like, give their life and they want to contribute and they want to be known for that. And that they will, with a positive or negative way. Other parties and everybody in history, like, such a crazy decision to have to make, especially for someone like Trump. It's like, what did I sign up for this? Like, I was pretty well off.
No, I know, but also too, like, one thing I noticed is that, like, he's like pushing everybody, like every state or governor, to make their own decisions and decide on their own. And then he's like, come out of the gate saying we're going to open back up. So, and you guys got to open back up. So it just seems super, unorganized, and it's not set up properly. And yeah, I don't know. And to see that guy get fired today, what's his name? The head medical guy, like Tony Fauci or something like that, or is it Tony or Anthony Fauci or something like that? Maybe I'm completely wrong, but he was awesome. I think that was so good.
Trump out. Glenn Fine? No, is that it?
No, like they had
Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Yeah, that guy got fired, man. He was like unbelievable. Like, he really explained everything in detail. It was really I just see the media like ask certain questions, he answers them, and then they take a piece of his question, they put headlines, a piece of his answer, headlines, that explanation. It makes him look like he's second guessing the government. And anyways, it's just sad. It's too bad. What else do you want to talk about? We're gonna do the nacho reviews next week.
Nachos.
On Friday, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But
that'd be a good highlight for the week. Nacho Friday, we're going to start a little segment just with some good news, with some positivity. Doesn't have to be global news, maybe something in the community, maybe just something that we could do or something that somebody else did, something creative. I heard that, like, the lady that used to sew outfits for the Grammys ended up, like, so she was able to make a huge amount of masks with all the materials that she had, and donate those and things like that. So I just think, there's a lot of scarcity, a lot of negativity, but there is some positivity in nature, in the ozone layer, and things that maybe we could highlight. So we'll be asking for our community members to let us know what those are, what they discover, what they see.
Okay, cool.
Positivity.
Our first review should be Cafe Rio nachos.
Those start with the best. Yeah, I guess you could.
What's the other one that's there? That is the poke nachos at the
Yard House.
That's it. Are they open?
They're open. We had them last night. I had their honey glazed salmon for Easter dinner.
Okay. What about I don't know if they have nachos, but I just wondering about you talk about salmon for a second. Let's talk about that Lazy Dog. Is that open?
It is. I had that last week. We try to do like on
Listen to meal.
Well, we got to support the local businesses.
I'm not here. I'm a fat pig right now. So I got to start getting back and eating properly. All I can think about is where my next meal is going to be. So,
yeah.
Anyway, what else dude?
I've been drinking a lot of juice. I went to the Press Juicery. They got a sale on these like juice cleanses and vitality shots and whatnot for your immune system. There you go. Look at that. Great minds.
Pressed juice, carrot, apple, beets, lemon, ginger. It's supposed to give you like a rejuvenate your life. Rejuvenate your life.
The markets didn't shoot up today. That made me happy.
Is it flat?
It went down a little bit actually, but not to where it should. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oil still oil.
Oil's still oil. They reached OPEC, had a meeting on I think it was Friday or whatever, and they're going to cut production by 10%. I think it's down to 8.5 million barrels. So they made a pretty big agreement there. We'll see how that impacts everything with current times, but gas is cheap right now.
Cool.
Cars are cheap. If you have a job and you're thinking about getting a car, a lot of places are doing like 3 months, no payments and 0 down. Get this off our lot, please. And take it anywhere but here.
Yeah.
So that's, I would say, I saw the video on, what was it? It was Gary V. It was like a one sentence, a little one-liner that I was like, damn, that's a good one-liner. He said, it's all about perspective in times like this. He's like, nobody wants to like live within their means or scale down. But your perspective, if your perspective is, at least I'm happy and healthy and not dead, I can downsize and maybe not live this life that I was living. It might not seem so bad through all these financial hard times. I think perspective is a big deal right now. Like, we definitely miss our old lives and miss everything. And it's like, okay, well, what do you do from here?
What do we do?
I think that right now, I think everybody should just commit to doing something that everybody has something they want to do. Like, I want to learn to play the piano. I want to write a book, or I want to read this, or I want to learn how to day trade or learn about the fucking ocean. Just do it now, because you'll start getting a sense of accomplishment, pivot. Like, oh, I lost my job. Did you really love your job? Like, what did you want to do? What did you want to do when you're like, now's a perfect opportunity to, if everything's already going to be taken from you, you're going to lose it. Why not risk it all to come out on the other side with at least maybe some opportunity or happiness,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard, you're like, okay, well, what about my situation? I have 2 kids and I lost my job. Okay, well, like, I'm sure that, that your perspective to, getting some sort of a lesson, there's definitely things to do out there. Everything is so digital. There's still e-commerce happening. There's, I think advertising and YouTube and everything is just going to a different level, but we'll get that thing up there. There were so many startups that started in the last recession, and so many people contract, but if you can focus on expanding, whether it's your brand or your idea or whatever you want to, everybody has an app idea. Why don't you just sit at home and learn how to make an app and try and do it yourself? Like, you can do all of that stuff at your fingertips nowadays, which, in 2008 or in previous Great Depressions or recessions, I don't think you had all the technology and like really the ability to make yourself better, learn something, change yourself in your quarantine time,
I think it comes down to people are just not used to being resourceful. Everybody has the ideas, but no one, like, they just think of the way, well, I don't have the money. Well, how could you get the money if you didn't have, how do you think other people have money when everyone who comes with an idea has money? So you got to think about other ways to leverage things and think of outside the box and how to be able to get what you need. Like if you can't get money conventionally, you'll be more resourceful, find family, friends, or people people who have money. Give them proposals, ask them what would be interested, what would make them interested to invest in this type of idea you have, or anyone else would, and just be relentless. And I tell you what, it's there. People have money right now, that's for sure. It's just,
even if like if you're not going to get the money now, like, oh, no bank's going to give me. Okay, well, you could educate yourself on business plans, business models, your target market, run sample size with your friends, and get everything ready. A sick proposal that you didn't have time to do before because you worked a job you didn't really like. And as soon as you come out of this, say you get your job back or whatever happens, like nothing's going to change now. That's all free stuff. There's free information online. Read about business plans, how to write in performas, cash flow, projections, everything. You could still file patents online. Those are cheap. You could make businesses yourself for less than $1,000 online. You could do all of that. And then when this whole thing comes back, you're poised and ready. Say you do go back to work. Now you just execute everything you did and then get that business plan out there, get in front of people when they do start lending again, and you're ready. You're ready to go. So yeah. I think there's so much information out there. I know this may come as a shock to many people, but I didn't graduate college. I didn't go to college, but I like the things that I love with real estate and finance and the stock market and trading. Like there's so much free stuff. You can watch free Yale business classes. Like they're actual lectures. You could just watch them for free online. You don't have to pay the tuition. Nobody wants to watch them because they're boring as hell. They have like maybe 200 views, but you can get that data, that information. It's at your fingertips. Take the time to read it, to digest it. You have ebooks, you have audiobooks, you have podcasts. Like to me, that's been the biggest thing about this is I've had so much more time to like my mindset is literally like changing every day. My perspective on life and where I'm at and how I'm contributing and my ideas and the things that I want or desire. Like you have so much time to internally think about that, to kind of focus and change the direction of your ship, if you will. So stormy weather, but I think we'll figure it out.
Cool. Do you want to end with how do you want to end this little segment?
Maybe a little dating tip.
Okay.
When given the option to choose between two friends, what should you do?
Huh?
Experienced this recently.
In your situation, you probably strike out with both, yeah?
No, I'm working on one. I told the other, I said, I just want to be friends. It's just, she was like, that's rude. I'm like, why? She's like, because you said you're into me. I was like, well, I mean, maybe I was at one point. And then she said, well, what changed? And I was like, I mean, I'm just kind of into your friend. I just want to, see where that goes. And she said, that's really, she said, I'm dead. LOL. Okay, bye. I said, I never responded to her. Then I screenshotted that.
So what to you? What? She said, you're dead to me? Basically?
No, she said, LOL, I'm dead, as if like that's a stupid whatever. I don't care. And then she said K, and then she said bye. And I never responded. I screenshotted that to her friend. FYI, if I had to say it, the decision has been made. So now I'm going good on that front. So
yeah, I doubt you're good at anything, but that's fine.
I'm good. I have the screenshots. We could do a whole dissection of this conversation, the attitude, the pitch, the close, the hypotheticals. It's intense.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for the day. Let's wrap this baby up. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll chat soon, I guess. Garrick, what do you think?
Yeah, thanks everybody. Chat soon. We're going to be releasing same videos every day, same kind of segment, but we need your help to find and spread good news. So send us good news, comments, Instagram, wherever you can find us. Send us some good news that we can share with the community so that we can, not only educate on everything that's going on, but just not be so negative about everything. So have a fantastic week. Have a great Monday. Hopefully you had a great Monday and you have an even better Tuesday. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.